thrilling collection.
That's right, 3 C's. And Clooney. There's 4 C's.
I mean, share with me, because there's such buzz around this. How do you approach it?
Well, it's fun because I get to share all this experience with Adam, who's a really good friend, and Noah, who's this extraordinary director. So I just get to go for the ride, you know. I didn't have, my investment in it is that I was an actor in a film with really good, talented people. So for me, it's just fun.
Some would say it was a stretch. It wasn't a stretch, is what I should say. You approached it how? Especially based on your real life and what you're asked to do.
Well, yeah, but you know, this is a character who lives with a lot of regret, which I do not. And he's a pretty angry guy, and he's lost a lot of friends, and his family doesn't like him. My kids are 8; they still like me. You know, there's time. So I don't know. I don't really relate to the guy that much, but it sure is fun to play.
You and Adam are a dynamic duo, as they say.
You know, a dynamic duo.
I mean, you guys, and that said, Batman, for sure.
The best Batman, really. You know that. Everybody at home knows that's the best Batman.
The best attitude about this. You guys go back. You have SNL history. What was it like redoing? I mean, he was on. You were hosting. He did. You guys did a waiting room skit. Do you have good memories?
Oh yeah, but you know, we played a lot of basketball together. That's where we really spent our time, and I get to see him a lot. It's you know, it's just fun. He used to come to the house for dinner and stuff. So now it was fun to get the chance to work with him again.
To be able to take people around Italy and Lake Como for you, how much more special was that?
Well, it was really fun because we weren't really around Lake Como. We were further south, you know, in little towns called Pienza and Zabello and places that I'd been through on my motorcycle for years. So I knew all these old restaurants and farmhouses in the middle of nowhere and took them all to that. So it was fun.
This is wrapped. Ocean's 14 is in the works. What's the status?
We're finding a date for everybody to get to work. You know, it's scheduling now, but we'll get there.
And Margot Robbie are on.
They're doing the prequel. They're playing my parents.
How did that come about, and what's the status in the?
I don't know much about that one. That's a whole different production in a different group, so I don't have anything to do with that one. It sounds fantastic, though. Wow. That'll be great. You know.
You blown away when their names were dropped?
Yeah, well, Bradley, I love. He's a friend, and I just think he's extraordinary. And you know, Margot's had what an extraordinary career at such a young age.
Part of your trajectory was baseball. This town is welcoming the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. I mean, were you glued on Friday for Ohtani? Or
well, that was the craziest game. You know, 3 home runs and to pitch that well is, you know, I mean, it's the most rarefied air there is in baseball. You know, it's there's like he and Babe. You know, it's kind of the only 2 names you'd come up with in that world.
What do you think will happen? How do you think this will play out
with the Dodgers? Well, I don't want to jinx.
Or what are you hoping? What are you hoping?
I don't want to mojo anybody because if I say they obviously on paper the Dodgers look, but you know they have to play away games. You know, Toronto has the home field advantage, and that's always an advantage. So we'll see. But it sure is. It would be fun to see a repeat. Now you know, I'm a Reds fan, so rooting for the Dodgers it cuts me a little bit in the heart, but I still do it because I'm a National League guy.
Baseball is baseball. Last question for you. Halloween is next week. You have 8-year-old twins. What is the game plan?
We're going all dressed as Adam Sandler. My children are going to go as Adam. It's not their best look, but they're going to do it.
Uncle Adam.
Uncle Adam.